How you doing, guys? And welcome to another episode of Fanalysis. Over the weekend, I caught up with the Callum Simpson and the Troy Williamson fight. Now, Callum Simpson, coming into this fight, was the British and Commonwealth and European champion. He's 29 years old, and he was facing 34-year-old Troy Williamson. Now, this was a real tough fight with some tough exchanges. Now, all through the fight, it was action-packed. There was no letting up. Both fighters was well-conditioned, and they were really just no one wanted to give up. No, they're both imposing their will on the other. In close, you had Simpson. He had the faster hands. When they were up against the ropes or inside fighting, he'd just do a flurry of fast hands, and Williamson would answer him back with some just solid punches. It was a real good fight. But come the 10th round, Troy Williamson caught Simpson with a 1-2, and it just put him on the canvas. And from that moment, the fight was slipping away from Simpson. I had him ahead up until this moment, but from then, it was just slipping away from him. And then he got knocked down again. And he was on wobbly legs from the first knockdown. But the second knockdown, I was actually fearing for him because he hadn't fully recovered. And even when the ref said, "Walk to me," he looked unsteady, but they let it go on, and so did his corner. I personally think, along with what a lot of other people think, the fight should have been stopped there for his own safety and his own health. But it went on, and he got knocked down a further 2 times, and that was it. The fight was over. So now you've got Troy Williamson. He is now the British and Commonwealth European champion. Really good fight. It was an upset. It was a fight that was good to watch. It went on for up to the 10th round. Then we had the knockdowns. Now the second fight that I watched was Inoue versus Picasso. This was a Ring Magazine card, and as you know, Inoue, multiple weight world champion, he came into this fight undefeated, as did Picasso. Now, in this fight, Inoue, I don't think he put a step wrong within this fight. He was fast, he was sharp, good hands, good feet, and he used everything perfectly within this fight. And he made Picasso look like it was a sparring session, if I'm honest with you. And I'm not disrespecting Picasso because he's a good fighter, and he came in there and he was trying to catch Inoue, but Inoue just made it look so easy. He looked so relaxed, and his movement, he was like not inside, he was mid-range, not on the outside, but he was just able to just gauge every punch and use a variety of punches. His jab was on point, that was just superb. His right hand, the right hook, he did left hooks to the body, to the head, and his footwork, just getting him in and out. It was just a perfect, almost perfect. There was a couple of times that he looked like he switched up, but not for long. But it was just a masterclass performance. I wouldn't say that he destroyed him, he just outclassed him. And Inoue won every round. It went to the 12th, and I think the only thing he said was he regrets that he wasn't able to knock him out. But apart from that, it was a really good fight, and I think that's now made Inoue a 4-time multi-weight world champion. That was a good fight. Night of the Samurais in Mexico versus Japan. So what's next for Inoue? Now, on the same card, the Night of the Samurai, we had Nakatani, and he fought Mexican Sebastian Hernandez. Now, I didn't watch that fight, I just saw the highlights. And from the reaction I've seen on post-fight reviews, it was a disappointing fight. But still, he's a 3-time world champion, and him and Inoue were set to be on a collision, and it looks like that's going to be the fight for 2026. Now he's got his own promotion, Ahashi Promotions. There's Bob Arum, who handles his American side. Then we've got Hondo, Mr. Hondo. He handles all the Japanese fights, the Japanese side. And Turki Al-Sheikh, he is the big financial backer for the ones in Saudi, and this will be a big event. So that's what we've got to look forward to in 2026. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace. I'm out of here.